Laurie Hamilton, back at you. I am triple time. I have 2 cameras going. I've got my microphone. And did you know that if you use Google Chrome extension, you go on the top toolbar and where it says tools, because aren't we all tools at some point? You push on tools and you can say period, a new line, period, got it. Alas, you can talk and it types for you. Now, for any of those slow typers or anyone that has dyslexia, and maybe you have a couple of letters stuck on your keyboard, I'm just trying to help you out. So, we do a little bit of everything here. I'm Laurie Hamilton. I am breaking down the shadow side. I am digging the cesspool of the government systemic abuses and violence right here on the Hill. I'd like to note, as a little side note, that yesterday I happened upon the newspaper, the New York Times. Trump. Ugh. Did that even come out? Sorry, I have to let me clear my throat. Yes, he was impeached. I was laughing at the 7-Eleven front door, right there. Trump impeached. I've been saying it forever, you guys. 2020 cometh. Now, I have been back here in my little cave, in my cocoon, doing all of my setup, getting my microphones, getting my Facebook, everything, all my accounts, my passwords. And I open up a new YouTube channel, the Laurie Hamilton Project, because I happen to have a lot of Google accounts and passwords that I just can't seem to remember all of them. So, got a new laptop. I got a new printer. I got my little Dymo, and I'm going to go through all of it, do my multi-streams of income, right? So in that, I've been teaching online and writing my book. I have 2 books coming, and one of them was an email that turned into a book. That it's basically a side chapters of the 7 years tribulation, walking through the fire. Right? I'm a fire sign, though. Okay. And I'll leave my birth chart for everyone that knows anything about astrology. I'm everything. Okay? Nothing. I'm too much and not enough. All in one sentence. So, yes, I've been in this new place now since June. And just been organizing and decluttering, getting rid of things and adding new things that I didn't realize that I needed. And I set up my little office studio. And back behind here is my teacher wall. Okay. So I had to close this out. I can put curtains and everything. Okay. So I've been behind a wall of shame for a while now. Now I'm in Alexandria, Virginia, my hometown. Y'all welcome. And it's really so much, you guys. We're talking about targets. We're military. I'm military, medical, Masonic, all of my family, yada, yada, yada. So I know about the systemic abuse and violences, okay? I am going to call right now to the CSB, and there are side notes on this. And these are the people that came and when Skylar was doing abuse, it's discrediting, okay? So I'm just dotting on my I's and crossing my T's, and that's the editor and writer in me, right? I'm an educator. That's what I do, being pedantic. So I called them after a few times, okay? And this is what we call a nudge theory of fear. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Why did you stop? Grammar suggestions. Side notes. The side notes are important. Sometimes when you're talking, make sure that your camera is actually on. And the talk to text, you want to make sure that it's still going as well. How do you know that? The red microphone icon. It's big and bright and it's thumping, pulsing, as well as my two cameras. I have to make sure that they're on. And then I will go in and edit them. So 6 minutes and 30 seconds of rambling of all kinds of information that for entrepreneurs we must know. So I'm going to call these people and ask them why, after so many times from me calling them, to go, why the fuck do I have to pay for this? It's just an error. It's a human error. It happens a lot. Clearly from the ineptness. And nudge theory is just a big old F you, okay? We want you to be afraid. We want you to fear and remember that we have the power. Now, I am the cross, people. Grand square. Let's fucking dance. Okay, so I called them, and I'm calling them again. Their phone number, they're right here on St. Asaph Street, Alexandria Old Town. Beautiful place. You should check it out. Their building looks like a Franklin Lloyd Wright throwback. It's really pretty. And they told me that I had to go, but then they're like, no, you don't have to go. Well, somebody told me that I had to come, but I have to pay here, but I don't actually have to be here. And you want me to pay for this visit that I don't actually have to be here. That while I was going there, David sent me another threatening text that he was going to call. I'll show you all of the narcissism scapegoat and how the military treats people. Okay, so you don't know, but my daughter has nonverbal autism. Okay, she's been abused. I've been abused. So now I'm just taking my queenly magician craziness and showing how the systems actually work. Suffice it to say, it's quite monotonous and trifling. And you have to deal with a lot of trolls, and they demonize you. But my Capricorn rising is the devil in tarot. So come on, motherfuckers. Let's do this. Oops, did I say motherfuckers? Mother. That girl's not supposed to talk like that. Oh my God, imagine all of the languages that I speak and discourses and registers. Ooh, let's talk linguistics. Their phone number for the CSB, Alexandria CSB, which is, what is it, the Community Sucking Bitch? I don't know. Community Support Bureau. Who cares, right? Who cares? Make your check payable to City of Alexandria. Well, of course. One. I have to always push 1. 703 746 34 4-4. I have to use my white voice. Clear my throat. I don't want them to show up at my house again and admit me. False entrapment. I'm going to write all of the details, the codes, laws, violation.
Reimbursement unit's voicemail at the Alexandria Community Services Board is not answering. This mailbox is full and cannot accept new messages.
Imagine.
To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, press 2.
We won't be wasting our time there. I do need to make this call, though. We need to have them answer. Of course, now it is Friday afternoon, and we wouldn't want. Oh, till 3. Oh, it's 2:21 right now. Imagine. Well then. So anyway, $215. Can we see here? Well, it's backwards. Okay, so the date is Monday, 23rd of 2019, and I did call a few times. I called them and asked them, why the fuck am I getting... Oh, of course I didn't say why the fuck. I was like, why can't you people... You people, that's worse than the F-bomb, okay? But we don't know that, okay? So why do you people keep sending me these things? Do you see that? October, whoopsie, let's go backwards. October 13, 2019. You want me to pay $215.53. Of course, me, not that I'm a pack rat anymore, but there's certain documentation that you need to keep, and this is my prior address that was addressed to my old address right there at the Fields of Old Town, which I will be covering in another video, and plenty of information that I am writing about in, I haven't figured out how many pages it's going to be, but I did make a nice little image and book cover, A Diamond in the Fields of Old Town by Laurie Hamilton, because the apartments are called the Fields of Old Town. And upon my genealogy, because we are historians, my mother was in the Virginia Historical Society. We have to say it like this. The Virginia Historical Society. We have to know our roots. Oh, and I did. And they buried me. Great. I'm a diamond. Wow. This is smug. This is a grin. Yes, Laurie. Multifaceted. Faceted face. Okay, enough with linguistics. Etymology. What happenstance that my ancestors across the street opened up the seminary. Okay, those are the Custis Lees. I know, we don't like the Lees, do we? Bunch of racist. Did you know that not all of the Lees were with the Confederacy? They were on the other side, right? For the people, by the people. You don't hear about them, do you? Even though the South lost. I know, I'm the worst Southerner ever. You're supposed to love your heritage. You're supposed to love it. That's not what it means, the rebel flag. I know the Confederate, I know, but it's still, no, I don't want you to take down these statues. And I realize the divide and conquer. I know all of that, but I have to deal, okay? And I have to deal with a bunch of trolls that don't know anything about history. And they run around dropping N-bombs, okay? Because I was living right up in the freaking ghetto, fighting for the people that they just were like, okay, so maybe it's little white girl